everybody, it's Monica
and Marina
with
Kids Lids.
Today we are starting our new cooking and baking segments called
In the Kitchen with Kids Lids.
We are so excited to help and create with you. So today we're going to make
Oatlate Numnums.
And they are one of our favorites. They're chocolate oatmeal cookies, chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. And they are so delicious. They are chewy on the inside
and crunchy on the outside.
So get your ingredients together and come bake with us and Charlie after we wash our hands. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're turning quick oats into oat flour. So you need 1 cup of quick oats. They're the kind that are basically ready in 3 to 5 minutes if you put them in hot water. And you're just gonna put it, we're doing ours in a magic bullet. I don't know if you guys have one, hopefully you do. And we're using the 4-blade. So, hi Charlie. Mind the noise, but it'll be quick. That's all you do. And then you have oat flour. And it's really cool. And you're just gonna mix that in with your mixture. Now we're making our egg replacer, which is the whole ground flax meal by Bob's Red Mill. And I have 2 tablespoons in here, and I'm gonna mix it with 4 tablespoons per egg. So since we have 2, that's 3. We're gonna make 8 spoonfuls. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what you do is you just stir it up and you let it sit for 10 minutes and it becomes really jelly-like, and that's your egg substitute. So if you haven't tried this before, you really should. You can basically convert any regular recipe into a vegan recipe using this as your egg replacer. And then you're just gonna stir this into your butter and sugar mixture. In our case, vegan margarine. And now you're just gonna add 2½ teaspoons of vanilla. Please use pure vanilla extract. Believe me, it makes all the difference in the world as far as taste goes. And stir it up. That's our wet ingredients, folks. Now we're gonna show you how to mix together the dry. Here we are now putting together the dry ingredients. We have 2½ cups. 2½ cups, that is, of a flour, a white flour. And we are just going to add, just put it in as I talk, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. 1 teaspoon baking soda, baking powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda now. Our oat flour that we did in the magic bullet. And a little sprinkle of salt. We wanted to show you our little salt and pepper shakers that we got for Christmas. Is that salt? It's salt. Make sure we put pepper in there. And she's stirring it up with a chopstick.
Yeah, good idea. Hold the camera right in front of my face.
They can hear you.
I don't care.
Say hi, Marina.
Hi.
You're supposed to say hi, Marina. And that's all you do for the dry. And now we're going to add the dry into the wet. Pour it in all at once and stir it up. Stir it up. Little baby, stir it up. And it mixes together just like regular cookies do. Eventually. These are really, really good. Like we said, they turn out crispy on the outside and chewy in the middle, and they are so delicious.
If you can figure out a company who makes cookies like that,
yeah,
that's what they taste like.
Billionaires. Anyway, so our secret trick is to cook them at 325 degrees for 9 minutes. Take them out, leave them right on the pan for 1 minute, and then cool them on a cookie rack for about 10 minutes until they're cooled, or if you can last that long before you want to eat them. We normally don't. And this batch will make approximately, yesterday we made 3.5 dozen. So this, because we didn't forget the oat flour, will make about 5 dozen. And we just use a little scooper, so we're going to show you that in a second. And if it does look like it's dry, you can simply just add a couple of spoonfuls of water at a time, and the oat flour will actually soak it up.
Which I think we are going to do that because this is really, really dry.
Okay. So as you can see, our dough is a little bit dry. So what we're going to do is just a couple of spoonfuls at a time, add some water, and then stir it in until it becomes a nice, consistent dough. Really nice and smooth. And then you know that your cookies are going to be num num num. Beth from Cooking and Crafting actually says num num num. It's so funny because we've been saying that for years too. It's so cute to hear little kids say that when they eat something. And you just keep mixing. And what we'll do is we'll come back and show you the finished product of the dough. There we go. There is our dough. After we added about, we'd say between 1/4 cup and 1/2 cup of water. And just stirred it in until it was a nice smooth dough. Now we are going to add in the chocolate chips. This is Enjoy Life Mega Chunks vegan chocolate chips. So this whole recipe, again, I will say is vegan.
They are...
Too close.
I'm showing them that.
No, it's too close. Yes, that's better.
It's free of milk, peanuts, tree nuts, and soy.
Yep.
Add them all in.
And just stir it together.
Oh,
and
that's
believe me,
really
these
goopy.
are so good. Like, you could eat these. I eat them just like I'm eating chocolate bars. They're delicious.
What, the cookies or the chocolate
The chocolate chips, they're so good. Alright folks, here we are, and we are going to scoop the Oatlate Numnums onto a Silpat. Now this, folks, is a Silpat. It's a silicone baking sheet. You can reuse it over and over again. So for those of you who use nonstick pans, this stuff is brilliant. I normally use parchment paper, which is right here. But since I bought this, don't have to use that anymore. So there you go. It's reusable. You just wash it up. And it's completely non-stick. So we're just using a little cookie scooper. Show them the cookie scooper, honey. This is purchased through Pamper Chef, I believe. And turn it the other way again, and then squeeze it and show them what it does. And there you go. So it actually just pushes the cookie dough out. You're gonna put them about 1 inch apart on the cookie sheet. And then you're going to bake them at 325 degrees for 9 minutes. And you're gonna check them and see how brown they are. If they're brown enough, you're gonna take them out. So we'll be back to show you that. Here we are, a fresh batch that just came out of the oven. Nice and brown. Not too brown. So when you actually do bite into them, after they cool down, they're going to be nice and crispy on the outside and chewy in the middle. We'll come back for a taste test and show you just what we're talking about. After the cookies have cooled for about a minute or so, you just remove them and put them on a cookie rack. They're not cooled enough to eat yet. Marina wants to eat them already. And then you just leave them until they are cool enough to eat. And then you enjoy. So we'll be back to show you her devouring them. There's our Oatlate Numnums. Oatlate Numnums. And here's Marina about to taste test one. Hear that? Did you hear that crunch? Do it again so they can hear it.
Very soft in the middle.
See that chocolate oozing? Did you hear that, folks? That was the crunch. There you go. So if you make these cookies, you're in for a big treat. Thank you for watching us. You have watched the first segment of In the Kitchen with Kids Lids, baking Oatlate Numnums, vegan chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. Bye everybody. We love you.
Share your smile.
Say it again.
Share your smile.
Bye, everyone.